Look, most businesses do not care about how you build your AI services or agents or websites because they only care about one thing, and that is results. What does it actually do for them? And most of them have no idea how powerful AI chatbots can actually be. And that's where you come in. Right now, there is a massive opportunity to offer AI-powered chatbots to small local businesses. And the best part about this, you don't need no prior marketing experience, no tech skills, or some large upfront investment to get started with this business. And this is the exact business model that I personally use to make a nice daily income online, and it's the same business model that I have shown hundreds of others who has been able to duplicate exactly what I've been doing and got amazing results for themselves. This is 100% beginner friendly. The chatbot is already pre-built and you just customize it with just a few clicks and it's ready to go. If you're feeling overworked, underpaid, or stuck in a cycle of trying side hustles that never seem to work, I get it. I've been there. You just want something that actually delivers real results, something that can help you create time and financial freedom without the constant struggle. Well, this is it. And the best part, it's completely beginner friendly, scalable, and AI powered, meaning most of the work is automated. And before you even think it, I have 0 courses or high-ticket coaching programs to sell you. My only ask, if you find this video valuable, just like it, share it with a friend and drop a comment below when you've done that. I'll send you a private link to my step-by-step course templates, scripts, and even a live boot camp, all completely for free. Stick with me because in the next few minutes, I'm going to break everything down and show you exactly how to get started today. Buckle up, grab your notes, and let's dive in.
We rent out one AI product and then copy and paste it to each new client, and it takes about 2 minutes to actually get everything set up. What's awesome is we just set it up one time, and because the clients keep using it every single day, all the automations we can charge for a month. And this by far is the easiest AI service that I've ever seen you can offer. And then in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can set this bot up, and I will show you exactly what it does for clients so they'll be happy to keep on paying. Plus, at the end, I will be giving you our copy paste scripts that we still use to this day to get clients. Now, in order for you to actually understand how we are able to easily get these $500 per month clients, you have to understand what problem that we're actually solving for them. Working with hundreds and hundreds of business owners, I have narrowed it down to 3 different problems that are costing them thousands of dollars every single month. And now we can easily solve them with these easy AI solutions. All right, so we're going to go over this simple solution step by step and show you how we solve the problems for these local small business owners. So the first thing we want to go over is the local MisCall nightmare. So how that works is a small local business owner gets a call from a customer, but guess what? They're either too busy to answer the call, or maybe they're out working. If they're a plumber, they're out actually going out and servicing calls. So they don't have that time or capability to answer those calls. And so they might be on their lunch break and just really focusing on what's going on around them. So they don't have access to answer those calls. So what usually happens if they don't answer the call, the client moves on and they call a competitor. And so they just go down on Google and just go down the line. So what happens at that point is the call is lost forever. So we're going to provide a simple solution called the AI employee. And what the AI employee does, it instantly texts and responds with the customer when they do call with the AI conversation bot. It actually has full conversation, sales conversations with those clients that they ask simple questions that they have, or really pre-qualifies them for the sale, and so that at the end they automatically book the appointment for the client while they're still either on a call, or if they're out at lunch, or if they're servicing their other clients. The AI employee will continuously work with them on the phone with the client and book the appointment. So imagine they call that local business owner and they don't pick up. However, that person that's sitting at work now gets a text from that business. Hey, sorry, we missed your call. We was out assisting our customers. How can we assist you? Or what kind of work that needs to be done? So now the conversation is getting started over text. And so even though their local business did not pick up an hour or don't call them back until an hour later, they feel like they've been talking to them the whole time and the rapport is being built. And also lots of times the AI bot can just book in a meeting directly so the business owner doesn't actually have to call them back.
This video is sponsored by Prospects Pro Technology. If you're looking to grow your business faster and smarter, you need to check this out. Prospects Pro is your all-in-one solution for lead generation, marketing automation, booking sales appointments, and managing customer relationships, all in one powerful platform. It's like having an entire team working for you 24/7, but without the extra cost. Ready to see it in action? Go to www.prospectspro.com/pro and claim your 30-day free trial right now. That's right. No risk, just results. Don't wait. Your business deserves Prospects Pro technology. Start your journey today.
Now, what does that actually result in with the small business owner is they are saving them money between $2,000 to $10,000 income monthly for that local business owner, because they are actually getting those calls answered and which they're getting more booked appointments, which entails for them to make more money after they get those booked appointments set up and they're responding to them. So this is an ROI calculator. This you can actually Google to find out how much an average client costs for X number of niche. So for a landscaper, it could be $2,000, but if it's a roofer, it could be $10,000. If it's a remodeling company, it could be 40 grand. So you can play with the numbers if you like, but you want to definitely try to find when you're talking to the client how much it costs for the average client. And so let's just say for landscapers, since we were on this, is 2,000. How many missed calls that they have per week for, when they're trying to get clients, and how many average missed calls. So let's say they missed an average of 20 calls per week, and then their closing rate is usually around 30 to 40%. So we'll just put 30% in. And so when you do the calculation, they're actually missing out $11,703 with those clients that they're missing because they're not answering their phones. And so you can charge based on that. Number one, the return of investment that they're going to get is 3,940%. So you can actually charge $297, but in this model, you can actually charge $500 just for that, and they still are making a decent deal just off of you charging them for getting them their return of investment for those calls that they're being missed, because they average 63% of incoming calls from small business owners are going unanswered. So if you can leverage that back to that small business owner, you can actually charge them $500 for their simple service, for their solutions, to get them more clients. So before you start thinking this is some complicated AI automations, let me show you how you can do this very easily. All right, so what you're going to simply do is first go to prospectpro.com/pro to create your 30-day free trial, and then we'll add all the update all the automations for you once you get that created. And then once you get in, you're going to go to settings, and then you're going to go to conversational AI. And then once you do that, you'll go and click on the support bot. So what that does is going to be in 3 stages. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure that you get everything on autopilot. And then you're going to actually hit all the supported communication channels, Instagram, Facebook, the SMS chat or live chat. And then once you get down here, you're going to name the business. And so this works for any business, or we're going to put their business name down. Then you're going to actually select the wait time for that, and then how many messages is done. And so once you get that done, you're going to click save. And so the next part of the puzzle that you'll do in the next step is bot training. So in bot training, you're going to actually get the website to that client, and you're going to put that URL in here. So once you hit get data, it's going to collect everything that's inside of that website, where the business hours, the products or services that that client provides, the duration that it will take to get the project done. It can collect business hours, whatever the case may be. It will get all that, gather that information, and learn and train that bot on that particular business. Now, if that business does not have a website, then you could actually go to ChatGPT and pull up some basic FAQ questions for that client. And so then you can upload it inside the bot system so it can learn from here. And so once they get that information, you can actually test that bot by asking the questions that they may have about their business, and then the bot will kick out answers. So once you do that part, then you can actually have it fully trained and ready to go for the company. So the third step will be bot goals. So in this area, you want to add in additional stuff for that business, intended goals or the conversation. So you want to get that to get the actual AI chatbot to do one or two things. There's a few things, but you want to click on a book appointments, and then from there you can actually select the calendar once you get that in there, and then if you want to import it to a trigger workflow when they actually book it, that's great as well. And so you have many options that you can train this chatbot the end result of what you wanted to do for that client, and ultimately getting them booked the appointment so they can either reach out to them later, and then once they set that up, this will bring in more revenue for those local small business owners, because now the AI chatbot is working while they're working and booking appointments for them so they can actually bring in more monthly income. Which leads me to the next pain point that businesses go through, and that's bad reviews. So, for example, a client calls a local small business owner, and this person, after reaching out to the client, says, hey, they cost too much for what I'm trying to do. They're too expensive. And so the person leaves a 1-star review because it's being too expensive. But however, this is a premium company. They that they could control what they offer, but this is something that they have, premium money for. So that person that put that review in, they really can do the budget, but that has nothing to do with what the company offers. And unfortunately, with that negative impact, they're putting a review in to a client that is out of their control. And so the solution is we offer a custom review on a website. So if they do choose 5 stars, it goes directly to Google. And if they choose anything other than that, then it opens up a text bot and asks for feedback. So it doesn't cause a negative event on the business owner from that. It just, they put their gripe out there and then that's it. But want to make sure they recognize the 5 stars so that business can get more and more viewpoints on Google for their 5-star reviews instead of the ones that they have no control over with the negative review stuff. So we'll go into how do we do that as well. So what is the outcome? It helps build them a steady stream of positive reviews, and also builds their online reputation. It helps them generate and make more money, and then it gets them ranked higher on Google as a high quality local business owner. All right, that leads us to pain point number 3. Websites are not getting many customers. So there's many ways we can solve this problem. So everybody knows that majority of businesses have a website form. And so that website form connects their name, email, and phone number. And so what usually happens is, for those that don't have anything that's going on in the backfire of it, the customer submits it to the website form, and then the form just sits in the email for days and hours without a response. And maybe because primarily some of these local business owners are connected to a lot of email lists, so it takes them a while to go and check it. And so while that's happening, the customer goes elsewhere and find another local business owner. And so the end result of that is another sale is lost. So another way we can solve the problem, and we'll give the solution in a little bit. And so we have a website live chat. And so instead of filling out a form, this allows people to get into a conversation with the local business owner and get their questions answered. So the beautiful part about that is a lot of folks may not be ready to fill out a website form right away. They might want to have a couple of questions answered, and the website live chat allows that. And so while it's doing that, the other benefit with it is it books an appointment right from the website without even talking to a live person. And so this is not just for you or the client. This is actually AI doing all the heavy lifting behind the scenes and booking the appointment for the client. So they don't even have to talk to them. They'll have the questions answered. It automatically sets up everything in their business so they can respond accordingly. So here's the AI solution. We have the AI instantly text an email response right away as soon as they get an inquiry from the actual customer for the local business owner. AI conversation starts immediately, answering questions that they have. And by the way, you can train AI based on whatever that business is to answer those preliminary questions. So this allows the AI to do all the heavy lifting while the local business owner is tending to what they're doing on the outside. And then also it's 24/7 appointment bookings on the client calendar. So it doesn't rest, it doesn't sleep. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It will constantly communicate with those local business owners' leads and book appointments for them, even when they're on vacation, even if they're out servicing clients. This AI employee will continuously work for them every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So for those that may be wondering, do these actually work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? We can show you some live proof of the conversation that happens inside of this one software, that it communicates with those leads, talk to them, and interact with them right away. So does this actually work? Absolutely. So as you can see right here, it can collect hundreds of conversations all at once. This one in particular had a inbound call, and they was talking directly to the AI chatbot, and it asked their email, the name, the email, and it confirmed. And once it did that, it completed the process of the transaction of that. But that's the beautiful part about it. Whether you're getting inbound calls, the local business owner is getting inbound calls, or they're going through and chatting with the actual AI web chat live, all of that can be transferred and recorded in this section in the software. And so anytime that they collect that information, this allows AI to book the appointment for the local business owner, and they don't have to talk to the person. And also it can get information that is vital to make sure they know what's going on ahead of time. So when they do get back in contact with the actual customer, this allows them to actually use that information to better service them right away, compared to, getting it lost in the shuffle and they actually lose out on that client. Right. So we're here to the big question, and how do we get clients? So we can do it many ways. Just going to touch on two big parts that you can use. So one is actual Google search, and we'll go into that briefly in a few minutes, that you can actually look up any small business owner or local business owner anywhere in the world and pull up the information. Then the next one is the Instant Data Scraper, and it's a Google Chrome extension that you can actually download or go to Google and upload that extension into your Internet Explorer. And then once you do that and you do go to Google that way, you can have it generate a list of your local business owners, and you can get their name, number, email, and it can develop a nice spreadsheet for you with that in place. So what we would do, or how we do reach out to our clients, is you can do it many ways, but here's a big script that you can use just to pique their interest and just get the conversation going. So, hey, are you still open? So you had a blank number of reviews, while others had 78, 77, whatever the number they had. If I help you get 5 more reviews in the next 5 days, completely for free, would you be interested? This right here I find works very well, because number one, you're not giving the local business owner a major risk factor that they got to worry about. So, okay, but they're going to take on that just to try it out. So what's it going to hurt? There's no major risk for them. And so this right here, you can do that in a quick win many ways. So one of the ways is that they already have a list of clients that they already serviced in the past, old email list or whatever the case may be. You can actually get that list and then put it inside the software, and you can generate a different offer for them to reactivate that list. So you can actually put it there. We also have the scripts as well in place to say, hey, Lisa, it's been a long time. Just wanted to reach out to you. We're actually running a new deal, and so we want to offer 5 to 10% off of whatever the case may be. Would you be interested? Reply back to here. And then that allows them to reply back and get those reviews answered right away once they take on to that deal. So that's the beautiful part and aspect of that. So you can actually get them going. Another one is, hey, I built an AI employee that could book you 3 to 5 new appointments in the next few days. You want to test it or you want to see it. And this goes on and on with the website. Hey, I noticed that you was closed, but listen, we got a brand new website that we built out for your businesses. We recognized that you didn't have one. Are you interested in checking it out? These works very well to attain new clients. Why? Because, like I said, no risk factor. And then they already need something. So there's a value that you can provide to those small business owners to say, hey, they're giving me a value just to check it out. Let me go ahead and take a look see. And so that starts the conversation that you could book an appointment with those small business clients. And so once you do that, then you can take it to the next step, show them the demo and get them the information. So once they are ready, you pretty much solve each one of those problems that we discussed prior to. That can open up the sale that you can sell them for $300 to $500 a month and more using those strategies to actually build it up inside the software. So the setup the AI bot is pretty simple. We'll go into that. Where you're going to actually go to get the software is actually prospectpro.com/pro. And that right there will get started into the software, and then we can get everything hooked up for you. And you get a 30-day free trial. So definitely take advantage of that as well. So let's dive right into the software so you can check it out a little bit more in depth. So what you're going to simply do is give your client access to the software, and first thing you want to do is have them go over the Launchpad. And so up here, you'll be able to get different sub accounts for your clients. And so once they get access to the software, you just need to get them access to 2 things that they need to connect to. And then one is here where it says Google My Business Connection. You'll have them click on that and then connect directly with prospects via Messenger conversations, and you'll have them click those. Those are the 2 main pieces to get everything started to set up for them inside of the software right away. So now that they got their Google hooked up and they actually got their Facebook, so now we can help them get more reviews through Google, and then we can also have them have conversations and sending out social media through Facebook. And we really didn't even touch on the social media side of it, where you can have AI build out their posts, put in their copy to send out and schedule their posts. But this allows the business owner to start getting wins right away and show them how to use AI to book more leads for them on Google, get more Google reviews through Google, simply by setting this up inside of their business. Simply go down to sites, and then you're going to click on chat widget. And so you want to get it set up for them. Just simply click. So you hit on new, hit live chat. And then from there, you can actually assign it them. Let me move this over here. So you can actually get everything set up just off. We saw 2 clicks, and if you need to modify it a little bit, you can. You go to chat window. So if you want to enter a title intro, or if you want to give it another question to be said, or give a minute that's a silent person for you, you can change that out. It's customizable. You can give time delay, and then give the direction if there's user inactivity. If the live chat closes, you can put a time for that. And then you can also, let's go back to widget here, customize the widget. So if you want to replace the avatar there, you can. And then you can choose where it's going to be placed inside of the website that you're adding for your client. And then, like I said, with the messaging, you can have that customized as well. So you can see it can be set up in a matter of minutes. You'll just hit save, and then you can set this up in a matter of minutes for your clients and for them to start interacting with their leads as they come to their websites, or if they're reaching out to via live chat, they can correspond with them and have that conversation start with those clients using this setup inside the software. All right, so let's actually go through and get the ROI breakdown, why this will be a no-brainer to a local small business owner that you can charge them $500 a month for. So guess what? One missed call can equal $500 to $2,000 per customer that they may lose out on. And that's per, depending on what their niche is. It can be higher than that, especially with roofers. That could be up to $40,000 or $10,000. And then home improvement, that's $40,000. So that is very significant for a small local business owner. Now, also, one bad review can cost them 10 lost customers. And so, if let's say they got 43 reviews and one of those reviews are negative reviews, that can drop them significantly, that they can lose out even more customers on that. And then also, one slow response equals another lost sale. So the client knows if they lose out of a response for that, and let them know, hey, if you don't get a response right away to these customers, the competition is going to get that client. So that's one of the things. So value proposition is going to be $497 per month fee that they'll pay every month. This saves the clients and lost of revenue. Guess what? If you can provide that problem solved, and they can continuously get more money from that, that helps them with that process. Now, for those that don't have any experience in sales, or if they don't have any case study to that note, you can actually set up a 7-day free trial and in the beginning, and it'll automatically build them. But if you're a little bit more comfortable with that, you can actually do that as well. So the setup process is very simple. It's one-time setup. We have a copy and paste for new clients, so you can actually copy and paste based on the actual niche that you're reaching out to. And then there's minor tweaks to customize for your clients. So you can actually get all that implemented within an hour or so. And so that's the beautiful part about that. You can take that copy and paste into those new clients and consistently build out and consistently reach out to get more clients, which can raise that up significantly. So I hope this provided you some great value. And if you're like me, I like to learn step by step, somebody showing me. So we actually got some free training. We also have a step by step with scripts and everything set up for you, so you can start making successful moves right away. So listen, what I need you to do is definitely like, click, and comment on the actual video. And once you do, we will actually send you a free access to that free training, so you can actually get everything going absolutely 100% for free, because we want to make sure that you are really taking advantage of this business model and get out there to actually make additional passive revenue on a monthly basis. So listen, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, click the like and comment on the bottom of the video, and we'll get that link out to you, and we will see you on the next video. We rent out one AI product and then copy and paste it to each new client, and it takes about 2 minutes to actually get everything set up. What's awesome is we just set it up one time, and because the clients keep using it every single day, all the automations we can charge for it monthly.
This video is sponsored by Prospects Pro Technology. If you're looking to grow your business faster and smarter, you need to check this out. Prospects Pro is your all-in-one solution for lead generation, marketing automation, booking sales appointments, and managing customer relationships, all in one powerful platform. It's like having an entire team working for you 24/7, but without the extra cost. Ready to see it in action? Go to www.prospectspro.com/pro and claim your 30-day free trial right now. That's right. No risk, just results. Don't wait. Your business deserves Prospects Pro technology. Start your journey today.